Look at this super bright spot behind me. I feel like I'm getting sucked into a void or something. So ask any blogger what 2022 was like and we'll basically say it hurts a lot. In between Google algorithm updates, increased competition, lower affiliate payouts, it's just a very messy time at the moment. In the video today, then I'll break down if blogging is indeed dying in 2023, how to set realistic goals for next year, and what to do with your blog if this year didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. So let's jump into it. So is blogging dying? Absolutely. It is, however, changing. Probably the biggest change that I've noticed in the past couple of years that I've been blogging has just been the increase in competition and the more and more people that I've noticed that are actually taking up the hobby, if you can call it that. For example, when I first started Income School's Project 24, which is the course I use, affiliate link in the description box if you are interested. Back then, you could probably write around about 30 posts, set and forget them, bring in around 50 to 100,000 page views and earn $1,000 a month. And you could earn that fairly simply with a fair bit of hard work. How the tables have turned, because realistically, in 2022, going on to 2023, that's not really the case. And in my experience and the websites that I've seen that are really performing well, you probably need somewhere between 500 to 1,000 posts on your website in order to gain the same results. And that's ensuring that the search analysis / keyword research that you've done for those is actually pretty decent as well. Now, if general competition wasn't hard enough, Google decided to throw a spanner in the works and make things a little bit more different. And one of the big things I'm noticing is that they're actually taking more and more of the search. For example, before you might search for a term and see 10 websites actually ranking for that individual search term. Now what I'm finding is the number 1 spot, the number 2 spot, the number 3 spot, a lot of those have videos, a lot of those have YouTube links, where Google is basically just stealing the search traffic and directing it back to their own business, which is also YouTube. Now this isn't to say that you're not able to earn a significant amount of money or even a bit of a side hustle money like I do every single month. So it is still feasible, just requires a fair bit more work. So let's talk about setting some realistic goals for 2023 and beyond. Well, the big thing I've noticed this year is that authority, EAT, and large volumes of content probably matter more than they have done in the past couple of years within the blogging space. This realistically then just means publishing a whole lot more content to your website, getting a lot more links and getting them to point directly to your website, and overall increasing your EAT mainly by getting your face out there via things like YouTube and all those other kinds of things. To give you a direct example then, those of you who've been watching me for a while know that your boy loves a lot of movies, everything from, you know, large, stupid blockbusters all the way down to movies that are so bad they're good. You know which ones I'm talking about. If then I was to set up a blog around movies and filmmaking and all those kinds of things, I would actually supplement that with a YouTube channel to further boost that EAT. And on that YouTube channel, you could talk about things like, you know, movie reviews, news, whatever it is that you want to talk about really. Now, authority matters quite a lot actually, especially on the back of this year, whereby we've had about 6 or 7 algorithm updates. It has been a little bit insane. And on the back of that, it seems like massively authoritative sites are the ones that are performing the best over smaller sites like mine and yours that maybe have a better post overall, but don't have the number of links or the amount of authority in order to succeed there. So realistically, getting as many links pointing to your website and just driving that authority up there is going to be vital going forward, I feel. What to do with your site now? So if you had a pretty rough 2022 in blogging, and let's face it, who hasn't, what exactly should you do in 2023 going forward? Well, I'd still recommend the major core pillars that I've got on your site to where it is, which is mainly, more often than not, publishing a crap ton of comment on your website. I'd also try to narrow down and build different silos and different topic clusters in your niche and branch out into sub niches. So for example, if you're in the snowboarding niche, that would be your main overall topic of your website. I would then further branch that down into sub niches. So for the snowboarding niche, it would be things like snowboarding attire, snowboarding gear, snowboarding tutorials, any of those kinds of things. I think one of the things that we've got to do though, realistically speaking, is ask an honest question. I mean, if we were to handwrite 1,000 posts ourselves, I'm not talking about hiring some cheapo writer that's not going to do a good job, but actually genuinely do the research, write 1,000 in-depth posts on topics that you can potentially rank for that have decent search volume. You've done the search analysis. I think all of us will get to a point that we will be very, very happy with our blogs, earning significantly more than they are at the moment. That stuff does take a while to do, but that's the thing that's going to move the needle more than anything else going forward in the future. Another quick win that you could potentially do that I'm in the process of doing as well actually is just updating your old content that you've had maybe publish at the start of the year. See what posts are ranking on number 2, number 3, number 4 in Google search, and see what you can do to boost them up into the number 1 spot there. Blogging family, absolutely smash the like and subscribe button if you're interested in more videos around blogging, side hustles, personal development, any of those kinds of things. And until next week's video, we'll leave you to it. All the best with your blogs in 2023, and we'll take things from there. Have a good one. Bye.